Something that we don't see a lot of that we want to see more of is vulnerability, especially in the Christian space. You know, we've all talked about it. Christianity is glamorized, especially in social media. It's cute, it's aesthetic, you know, with your cute Bibles and your cute outfits and your cute cross necklaces. And although we love all the things, we feel as though it's missing this sense of vulnerability.
Yeah, you know, I have never had a problem with sharing my struggles. I think that a part of helping each other with our struggles is being open about what we do struggle with.
Yeah.
I noticed when I turned to Christianity first, like when I started becoming a Christian, I was like, oh, Christians just don't have problems. You know, you get baptized, you get saved, and then you don't have to deal with anything. And in fact, that is the literal opposite.
Yeah.
As soon as I got baptized, it almost felt like it was harder because now you have this pressure of choosing to die of your flesh every single day, and I feel like it's not talked about. It's just like, yeah, we're Christians, everything's great. No, life is still hard. You still struggle. People still get cancer. People still struggle with illnesses, insecurities, eating disorders.
Yeah.
And it needs to be talked about.
Yeah, and also it needs to be normalized within the sphere of influence, like pastors. I love, and I don't see it that much of it, I don't see much of it, which is when pastors are vulnerable with their own issues. Like, look, you shouldn't be a pastor if you have an issue with adultery. I don't think that, you know, or if you have an issue with stealing, you know, there's these big things. Obviously, you shouldn't be leading a church, but they're still going to struggle. And I just respect and love when influencers or influential people actually speak about their struggles, because that is part of the Christian walk. You know, like, we don't all just get saved to be perfect. We are constantly dying to our flesh. We are constantly failing and messing up and restarting again, and we need to be more open about that, because that gives this unrealistic expectation of early Christians. First of all, not only that, giving that false expectation for when baby Christians are here, like, do I need to be perfect? Oh my gosh, I'm messing up. Like, no, you're always going to mess up. Everybody messes up. But also within the Christian community, within itself, it just adds this level of closeness when we can be vulnerable. And sharing your testimony is something that, you know, you might be embarrassed of how you used to be, but honestly, I love sharing my testimony because it shows the transformational power. Honestly, the worse the testimony you have, the cooler Jesus seems and becomes. And when you're speaking to non-believers, that is kind of the one and only thing that they might have to say, hey, maybe I should give this Jesus guy a try.
Yeah, I think it was either my pastor, a church that we went to together, he opened up the fact that he struggled with porn, and I thought that was really...
currently?
I don't remember, but he obviously overcame it, but he was struggling with porn when he first started preaching, and, you know, I think that's okay. Like, it's not, there are way worse sins, but the fact that he told all these people that looked up at him, and I did kind of get uncomfortable. I mean, that's a very touchy subject and very sensitive and private, but the fact that he was open about it made me respect him that much more.
Yeah.
And actually, something happened yesterday that we wanted to share. So we're in Tampa, Florida right now, and we went to a faith and fitness event in St. Petersburg, and after the workout, there was a Bible study, and there was a chance at the end to kind of, so we had like all these questions, and then they asked if anybody would want to share. And, you know, I'm just saying this because I don't know.
Well, you practice what you preach. That's why. And
Yeah.
Wait, can I finish? Yeah, but I just want to hype you up really quick, because I know it's kind of weird if you do, but I just, before she says the story, I want you guys to see, like, we actually are practicing what she preaches, and what she's about to share is a very vulnerable topic. And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know why it's so easy for me. It almost feels like the way I connect with people is just say, like, hey, I'm so struggling with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was my first time really opening up about it out of a Bible study or out of close friends. But I mean, me and my sister literally got up in front of like 75 people, and I basically said that I've been very much struggling with my balance of my love of Jesus and wanting to put Jesus first, and then my struggle with my idolization of body and food and macros and the physique and everything that comes with fitness. And just sharing that, I mean, guys, I could like see people's glimmers in their eyes. People are shaking their head because so many people can relate to that.
Yeah.
And just the fact that I want people to know that they're not alone, but it also made me feel like I'm not alone because I could see the way that they were responding to it. Basically, I just really encourage you guys to share with somebody, because it brings two people together.
It does. It strengthens friendships, we need more realness, you guys. And you know what, instead of preaching about it, instead of saying we need more realness, we are going to be that real people. And this doesn't even need to be some super long episode. We just really want to say, like, if you are in the Christian space, you be the one to start it. You be the one to be vulnerable. I know it doesn't always come as easy to people like it does maybe to us, but pushing past that barrier, you will be able to connect with more people. You will get, honestly, respected more because you're not trying to put on this false self. And, a lot of what I see, unfortunately, in the media world, which is something that we are, in and trying to become more relevant in, I guess, just lifting up the name of God, is that I see a lot of just glamorize, like, a lot of good, and I just know that's not true. And I get it, people don't always want to share their worst parts on social media, but maybe we have to, maybe we should, because following Jesus and just life in general is not always good. And Christian or non-Christian, whatever religion, I want there to be more of that on social media. And I think that obviously starts with myself too. And I'm trying to think, even with my Instagram, how can I incorporate more realness? How can I incorporate more realness even just with my friendships? And this is a real problem because I heard these ladies at the beach today, they were a little bit older, probably around 50, 60. And this one lady was like, that picture was so good, I didn't even need to airbrush it. And I'm just like, it's so sad that we have this idea of what life needs to look like on social media, that we are all conforming to this way that we all know we don't look like that. We all know it's not real. We all know life isn't perfect, but we're all just walking around acting like it is, It's like, it's this fake world on there. And I'm kind of sick of it. I'm sick of going on social media and all I see is good. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to see bad news, but I want to see real life sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but you need to understand that everybody has issues. Everybody's struggling. I'm looking at people right now. If you guys, I don't know if anyone sees my eyes going like this, it's because we're facing a bunch of stores and I just have people watching. Every single person is struggling, and I think the most I guess successful people are the ones that are actually authentic, and the people that try to hop on the trends and act like everybody else and everything's great and Bibles and dresses and God is so good. Yes, he is. But you're also struggling with your boyfriend that's cheating on you, and your mom also has stage 4 cancer, and you go home at night and you throw up your food. Stop acting like these things aren't happening. Why can't you share it? Because there's 50,000 people in the United States that are doing the exact same thing, and that you guys can come together and help each other. That's what we are put here to do, is we are put here to help each other. We're not put here to act all perfect and, we all have it together. And that's what I hate when I'm like talking to someone with authority or something and they're like, I forgot okay, this is just kind of a random example, but I lost my wallet yesterday, and when
her whole purse.
Yeah, well, yes. And when I called the police department and been like, hey, did anyone turn in a purse? And he was just like, nope, have a good night. Can people be real with each other? That's all. Why couldn't he say, I hope you find your purse?
I know, for real.
That's just off of it. Let's just be empathetic.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of was just reflecting on the way that we've been speaking about this. We're not saying that you need to go and share everything on social media, but at least share it with trusted friends. Like, at least don't, for yourself's sake, don't just hold everything in, okay? You need to have trust people in your life where you can be fully real and you can tell them what's going on at home. That's so bad to bottle that up. And you're going to have a deeper relationship with your friends if you just be honest, There's so many people that aren't honest with what they're going through.
Alright, so the camera died. I just want to show you guys where we're at.
That's where we were recording.
Oh, yeah. Camera died. But we just want to encourage you to just, again,
be real.
Not even on social media necessarily, but just be real with one another.
Yeah.
We are all struggling with something. And your struggle is not worse or better than anyone else's struggle. We all have different ranges of what we're going through, but someone's bad is also compared to someone's bad, and it could be losing a wallet, that's their bad, and the other one is they're dying. Like, no bad is worse than the other. It's they're bad.
Right. Don't feel bad if you're going through something like we just said. You're not alone. Please just, I hope this touched you guys. We pray that it does, and I think that's kind of all we have to say.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good week.
Guys,
We will
see you next week.
Tuesday.